Alrighty guys, we are in Pahrump. This is the West Belt property. This property right here just closed approximately a week ago. My clients are located out in California, so I'm out here checking it out, make sure everything looks good. But the main reason is that we're gonna be installing internet because I'm gifting them cameras and I'm gonna be putting them on here so they can have eyes even though they're not here. But since we're here already, we're gonna be doing a tour. This property has a total of 2 casitas, so 3 houses in total. The potential for this property is endless. It's almost 5 acres. You have RV hookups on this side right here. This property has its own well, its own septic tank. You have over 20 horse stalls, a horse arena. You know what? Just come on through. Let me show you guys. Start off with the horse arena. This is literally, check it out. It's pretty awesome. You don't see a property like this very often, and that's what's so unique about it. We were able to get this property for $500K, and the appraisal came back at $772. That's $272,000 in equity for my client. So I don't know exactly what the plans for the property are, but I know they're gonna fix it up. I know they're gonna renovate it, and I'm gonna be involved throughout the whole process. This is the horse arena right here. It looks like they had events. I'm pretty positive that there was judges up there. They had some type of rodeo going on. So I don't know, maybe they're gonna do that as well. The other thing too that I told them about is that you can have a boarding for horses and you can rent out every single one of those stalls. I would say approximately 100 to 150 bucks per stall, especially if you have somebody that's here attending the horses, taking care of them, giving them food and water. So it's pretty awesome. As you can see, this property is fully equipped to, you could probably have 20, 30 horses here. Apart from that, you have equipment to train your horses, to break them in. I don't know exactly the terms, but all your horse people would know. At the end of the day, this ranch came like this. We were able to negotiate every single part of equipment in the deal. And my clients are thinking about maybe renting this space out to somebody that, is a little bit more knowledgeable in this space. And then they could do whatever they want with this side of it. Remember, it's a total of 5 acres. For a lot of you guys out there that live in the middle of nowhere, 40 acres, 50 acres, 5 acres here near Las Vegas is a lot. You don't see that often. It's actually pretty rare. So come on. You also have this side, which I imagine they used to have either goats or chickens maybe in these cages. So it's pretty cool. I told them that it would be pretty awesome, maybe an Airbnb with a farm experience where if you had goats, you had chickens, maybe you had a little cow or something like that, you might be able to have that farm experience. Another thing over here on this side is that this is approximately an acre and a half on this side of the property. Well, I'm pretty sure that if anybody has RVs, anybody has, semis or anything like that where they need space to park or, anything along those lines, that's another opportunity to make money on a property like this. We're gonna start with the first casita. This one's pretty cool actually. It has a 2-car garage. Just remember, Pahrump is very unique, so all the buildings are usually pretty unique. Imagine this, apart from income potential, you can literally drive in here and then you can walk in to your, I would say studio. You have a kitchenette, you have your bedroom / living room. You actually have a pretty big closet on this side. And then you have your full bathroom as well. Just remember, this property is not updated, but it did appraise for $772,000. So they are gonna upgrade it. They're gonna make it look a lot more modern. So we're about to see where the value comes in. This property looks like it's in good condition, maybe a little bit outdated, but definitely, great condition in my opinion. You have another studio here. This one does not have a bathroom, but you have a bedroom, wall unit, and then you have a kitchenette on this side. So this might be another opportunity, or they can rent out this whole unit together. One of the biggest things is gonna be having your own space. If I was a renter or if I was somebody in an Airbnb, I would want space, right? So you can barbecue. I don't know if you guys can see, that's Mount Charleston back there. It looks gorgeous. You can see the snow right now, it looks beautiful. So imagine having this view every single morning, and now you have your space where you can barbecue, maybe some outdoor games. Something like this would be ideal for something like that. So this is casita number 1. Now let's go check out the RV parking. Alrighty guys, so we are at my favorite part, because I need one of these, the RV parking. It does have a swamp cooler. This thing is massive. You could literally see how big this is. It has a swamp cooler if you wanted to cool it down. You have all your RV hookups, sewer, electric. You have a little workshop kind of built into the wall. This is beautiful. This is every man's dream, because you could park toys, you could have cars, boats, RVs in here. I kid you not, I would say an RV and probably like 3 cars fit in here without no issues. So this is one of my favorite parts about this property. Once again, check out this view. I can't, that doesn't get old, honestly. If I was here and this was my property, I'll sit out here and drink a coffee every single day. So this right here is outdoor living space. It's probably like a shared space because you have casita number 2 right here. Let me show it to you guys. When we barely saw this property, cool fact, I'll see if I can find the video, but there was a bat living in that corner, and we didn't disturb it. Eventually, when we came back to do inspections and all that, it was gone and it never came back. I assume during the winter time, they just leave and hibernate somewhere in a cave. But this is casita number 2. First casita, I would say it's approximately 400 square feet. This casita, it's approximately 650 to 700 square feet. Now you have a living room, you have a full-size kitchen, which is pretty awesome. You have the old school TV, kind of like media center style. This was back in the day. You have a very large storage space. It's super dark in there. You have more storage on this side, but you can actually exit to that space I was talking about. And if you go upstairs, you're gonna have your own bedroom, washer, dryer, and your bathroom as well. You have more storage on this side as well. Again, it's just super dark in there, so. But can you imagine waking up every single morning, I don't know if you can get this, and having that view every single freaking day? That is $1 million view, guys. Hopefully that's gonna be the appraisal once it comes back after being remodeled. So this is gonna be the full bathroom. Again, you have washer, dryer. You have a pretty big closet actually. Hopefully this light works. I mean, this is spacious for a casita if you ask me. You have access up there and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be to the roof. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a really well laid out casita if you ask me. So check it out. We're gonna do the main house next. Alrighty guys, so I am not sponsored by Blink, but Blink, if you wanna sponsor me, if this video goes viral, let me know, hit me up. Shoot me a DM. But Blink cameras, guys, I have a couple investment properties, and on all of them, what I do, in this specific scenario, we're in rural Pahrump, and what I told my client is that just get the internet. As a gift to them, I bought them a whole camera system. There's one inside that pans and tilts, and then I'm gonna put around 4 cameras on the surrounding area just to make sure, because they're not here, they're in California, they can keep eyes on this property. This is really important. Put the internet, then they sell the Blink cameras. These last 2 years without any batteries. I'm literally just gonna put them up in a corner, and it'll be there for 2 years, and you don't have to worry about crap. I'm an hour away, they're like 3 hours away. If we see something on camera, they can at least react. I would say una en la pura esquina, ¿no, güey? Como una aquí. Final tour is going to be the main house. You have a 3-car garage. This is going to be the best part of this whole tour. The main house is a single-story home. It's approximately 2,500 square feet. So come check it out. You can live in this one, rent out the other 2. You can rent out one of the little ones, live in the little one, rent out the main one. Man, you could rent out the RV parking, you could rent out the horse stalls. You can pretty much have storage back there for semis, for RVs. I mean, the uses for this property, they're crazy. So thank God my client listened to me. Again, $500K purchase price, $777,000 appraisal, guys. It's crazy. So cameras are up. We installed a total of 5 cameras. So you have cameras in the inside, every corner. So now they have eyes. So remember guys, Blink cameras are the best. As soon as you walk in, it's very spacious. Again, it's a little bit outdated, but they're gonna turn this into a more modern ranch. So you're about to see that whole process. I'll try to keep you guys updated. You have the fireplace, main living room. You have the kitchen. In my opinion, I would make this wider by maybe knocking down this wall, making it a lot more open, feel more modern, so you can have more space to make this kitchen a lot bigger. If you turn over here towards our left side, we're gonna have the 3-car garage. You're gonna have your washer, well, I mean your laundry room, but washer, dryer. It's a very, very big space. Here, let me turn on this light, just so you guys can see. So this is a 3-car garage. It's pretty awesome, honestly. You have space for all your toys. Remember, you have the RV parking, and if that wasn't enough, you have another 2-car garage on the other side. So this is pretty cool in my opinion. This is a perfect home to get away from the city, which is what a lot of people are doing out here in Pahrump. You have a bedroom that has, it's not its own bathroom because this shares with guests from the kitchen and the living room, but I mean, technically it does have its own private bathroom. You have a big walk-in closet, and then you have a decent sized room with 2 entrances. One that leads to the middle where the horse stadium arena is at. And then you have another separate entrance in case you wanted to park out on this side. Or, best part is that you could park your horses. Literally, you can pull up in that horse and then you could literally, I mean, just go straight into your room, which is pretty cool. So this is gonna be one of the main rooms. This one's separated. And then you're gonna have another bedroom with the primary on the other side. So check it out. Again, guys, all the views from every single window facing Mount Charleston. Come check it out. I mean, guys, if that's not $1 million view, I really don't know what it is. That's a beautiful view. Just remember too, whenever you're buying in Pahrump, this property is located at the end. So we're in a valley. If you're located towards the end, that means you don't need insurance for flooding. Okay, so this is not located in a flood zone, which makes it even better. As soon as you walk in, you're gonna have a pretty spacious coat closet. This is kind of like a Jack and Jill type deal where, you know, again, guests can use this as a bathroom. You're gonna have your own walk-in closet, then you have a very spacious bedroom. The main house is 3 bedrooms, remember that. And then you're gonna have another closet. This would be more of your linen closet. And this is where you would have your primary. Why is this the primary even though it's the same size? It's because this one actually has its own private restroom. Again, in all honesty, all the showers, everything, I mean, it's a little bit outdated, but that's why they're gonna do the renovation. So the appraisal could come back even higher. That's what we're aiming for. And you can walk out here and literally sit down here and enjoy a coffee, just chill. And another cool fact, before I end this video, there's misters right here, which is pretty awesome too for summertime. I don't know if you guys see this house over here. A fun fact, okay, and we don't know where it is exactly, but that house right there is rumored to be Michael Jackson's home. And when I say that, I don't know if you could see it, it's literally right there. So it's rumored to be Michael Jackson's home. And when I say rumored, there's a fact that Michael Jackson had a house in Las Vegas, another fact that Michael Jackson did own a property in Pahrump as well, where he stayed a summer. And he basically used the studio he built out here, and he had his kids, and he just wanted to be away from Las Vegas. So this is where he bought another property, and it was located on this street. We just don't know where it's at. But the one thing that does pop out when they give you that information is that it was built into the mountain. So that is built into the mountain. I've been sitting here, during the whole transaction, and you can see people, because this is the entrance to Death Valley. You can see people pull over to the side of the road and basically stop there and take pictures of it. So it's not just me who thinks this is an actual thing. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, anything related to real estate in Las Vegas, Nevada, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm more than happy to help. You guys have a great day, guys.